What's poppin' YouTube? Jerson J Castaneda, aka Sismo. Good morning. Stayed up playing chess way too fucking late yesterday. Little shout out to everyone out there. Hope you guys are doing well. Keeping us safe in this fucking chaotic environment that we live in now. You know, we call it normality now. Things will never be the same. But anyways, shout out to everyone, including my haters. So it's been a while since I uploaded a video. Been struggling a little bit. I applied for a new job and it's yet to happen. So right now I'm just kind of, got a little bit of free time. I play chess. I was able to talk to my nephew the other day. So I want to expose hypocrisy. How hypocrisy runs very thick. And people that I know, actually. So a lot of people think that I'm running away from the law. That's not the case, guys. Okay? The case was I'm running away to get a better life. So not too long ago, but a little over a year and a month and a half ago, I had a roommate, a good friend of mine that helped me. And if you're watching this, man, I had got tremendous respect for you. Not only that you went out with your dignity intact, but I've always had this, caring for you. And his name is Richard Lambert. It hurt me so much, man, that I had to do that. But, if you hold a grudge, I'm sorry. I will never see you unless you are a tourist down here, but I seriously doubt it. But anyways, guys, Kristen and I had an apartment. Thanks to her connections, I was able to, get one. I had a job. We worked together. We were fine. And I've always had that thing in the back of my mind that she's just... something wasn't right, but something that I didn't know how to call it out in terms of, find it with clarity and point it out. But the back of my mind, I always knew something was about to happen. I just didn't know what, honestly. So, my friend was struggling and he was going through some hard times, and I remember him helping me. So I offered him, a place, because we had an extra room and we didn't use it. This fucking dog, I'm gonna beat his fucking ass. There's a little fucking hairy ass dog following me, from way back there, and he's he's a little hairy rat. But anyways, guys, so he came in, he stayed there, the room was ready, and, I was very happy to have him there, you know what I mean? And then, in the long run, he stayed there, we worked, something happened, he lost his job. I told him to apply at the job that I was working at, and, he did. He's a hard worker, man. I mean, he wasn't very happy because it's painful, physically painful, guys. But anyways, he mentioned something about a friend. Her name is Kyle Davis. And I share this because I want you guys to see where all this. Liars will always lie, and liars need to be exposed. So this guy was having problems with his roommate, Coda Farr. And at first I said, well, do you need me to go up there? He packed his shit in a bag and he came in, and I said, look, bro, you can stay in the living room, just keep it clean. Help us with, whatever around here. And, he agreed to, because he was having problems. He's such a little bitch about it. He can't even fight his own battles. So he spoke very bad on about Coda. I mean, I don't know the dude. The guy works at a correctional facility, so you can only imagine all that shit that gets to his head. They tried to set me up, yet Coda fighting his battles because Kyle couldn't even fight me. He had to call his buddy that he talked so much shit about. He needed a part for his vehicle. Guess who got him the part? Coda. He's a good dude though. I mean, he's been good to you, and what do? You stab him in the back. And I just don't understand. But anyways, so Richard knew Kyle, and that's how we met Kyle. I took him in. I said, you know what, bro, you can stay here because Jerson J. Castaneda knows better than anyone in the world what it's like to be homeless and helpless. And believe me, I do. And whenever I can to help a person, I will always do it. Why? Because that's just the way I am. Now, so all these dudes, they talk shit about, themselves, their friends, their buddies on social media. Hypocrisy, man. So that goes for Kyle, the dude, Sean Kelly was the dude that helped me tremendously. Little shout out to you, bro. So this is the aftermath, you know what I mean? This is a little update. I'm doing well, I'm surviving. I'm staying afloat, guys. Life isn't easy, and we all know that. But I don't know for sure if they're friends, Sean and his future wife. But what I'm trying to get at is that you, Kristen, you are a fucking hypocrite. Okay, you go with the dude that is gonna take care of you. We all know that. That's what happened. History repeats itself, and you just use people like that instead of being honest and say, hey, you know what, this shit is not working out, this and that. No, you don't do that. But I've told fucking Milksop about it. That's his problem. But what I'm trying to get at is, guys, I don't care about that stuff. It's the same circle of people she keeps hanging around. Candace, Compton, you hypocrite fucking little bitch. I looked up to you, man. Like, I thought you were a good friend. But hypocrisy is something that I cannot stand. And you're doing it. You talk shit about Kristen, that you always question her powers and all this bullshit. I believe that because my mom is a witch, you know what I mean? She's done some shit that I've never seen before. But as to go as far as you still hanging around with this person, keeping it in contact in social media, I can only imagine the shit you guys were talking about me. Keep my name out of your mouths, because if you guys continue to do so, that means that there's really nothing interesting going on in your lives. Do something about it. I give you good advice, Kristen. You're gonna just you can only use the pussy so much. It's not that great to begin with, and it's gonna run out, and Milksop is gonna eventually find out, but it will be too late. You guys are hypocrite, talking shit about this guy so much, that he's a prick and this and that, and yet you guys are buddies. Hey man, to each his own. I only say this, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm doing well for myself. We all struggle with this thing that has been going on, but in the end, you only have to deal with yourself. You say something that becomes reality, but deep inside it's just a lie. You don't know. Your dreams are fighting your illusions, and you don't even know who's winning. That's the saddest part about it. Something that, write that down. So, hypocrite on everybody. because everybody, you know, I feel bad for Sean, because he tried to, he's a good dude, you know what I mean? He helped you, you lie to him, you know, instead of being honest about it. In fact, you don't even fucking remember what happened that night. That's the saddest part about it, though, that you're so fucked up that you do that. And I just came across on social media, this is why it kind of popped out. So Codafar, everybody, you know, I don't know for sure on those two that I mentioned, but you know, hypocrisy, man. And all your little circle of friends, thanks to me, because you cannot get friends on your own. And you, milksop, you'll find out on your own, man. I wish you guys well, honestly. But just so you know, everybody, hypocrisy is something that I cannot stand. You guys are all buddy. Hey, buddy. How pathetic is that, man? Over and out.